A Bemidji man died and his passenger survived after his ATV went through the ice on Pike Bay by Cass Lake, Minnesota on Friday. This from Cass County, Minnesota Sheriff Brian Welk, who says Friday at 11:15 a.m. they received a report of an ATV through the ice with an individual in the water on Pike Bay. Responders arrived on scene and learned that a Polaris Ranger ATV had been traveling on the ice when it broke through and went in the water. The ATV driver, an adult male, age 82, of Bemidji, was pulled from the water by witnesses who were fishing in the area. Life-saving efforts were immediately initiated by individuals that were on the ice. Deputies arrived at the location and assisted in getting the individual to a safer area and continued with life-saving efforts. The victim was transported from the ice by airboat to an awaiting ambulance and transported to the Cass Lake Indian Services Hospital, where life-saving efforts were continued. The victim was later pronounced deceased at the hospital. An autopsy is scheduled with the Ramsey County Medical Examiner's Office. The victim's identity is being withheld pending notification of family members. An adult male passenger on the ATV was also in the water and treated on the scene. Assisting with and working together on rescue and recover, Leech Lake Tribal Police, Minnesota DNR, Cass Lake Fire, Bemidji Fire, Leech Lake Ambulance, and Bemidji Ambulance. Sheriff Welk reports that ice conditions on Pike Bay and several area lakes are still extremely unsafe due to recent warm weather, wind, and rain. Welk states even though we have experienced colder weather this week, ice conditions still remain very unstable and poor. Areas that had open water earlier in the week may just have a thin layer of ice on them now and are not safe enough for travel. It's extremely important to check ahead when traveling on ice. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.